Today, when I walked into this field, I smiled. I smiled not because the tomatoes were doing well. I smiled not because I had achieved what I wanted. I smiled because these tomatoes have taught me something. So let me tell you guys, 2025, I did not have a plan that I will spend my entire time at home. As a person who has been living in the city for the last 10 plus years, 2025 has been a year of surprise to me. I did not have any idea what I'm going to do in 2025. For the last 7 years, I've been writing down my goals. Every January, my goals will be ready to guide me, ready to help me, ready for me to follow. But it never happened 2025. I did not write any goal 2025. Have read very few books 2025. I have traveled 2025, but not as the previous years. So when I started the year, I did not have a plan. In fact, as always, January, majority of the people who travel in the rural areas will be setting up their bags ready to travel. But for me, it wasn't the case. I did not even have a plan of traveling January or February. And to make it worse, consciously, I did not even have a plan to travel back to Nairobi. But I knew I will travel because that's where I've been living. Staying at home wasn't even in my mind because the kind of work I do, it requires a lot of like internet. I need a lot of internet. I need power. So I'm always online like 24/7. I don't know why I wasn't worried about that, but I was just preparing for the great things and consciously. So, as you can see, 2025, let me tell you the things that I've been able to do without knowing that I've been doing them. I've never been a horticulture farmer, but 2025, I have been. This is July. This is my birthday month. And funny thing is, in the last 7 months, I have been able to grow almost 5 different crops in this section. This section, I started with sukuma wiki. I went on to plant cabbages. I did coriander. I have what we call pilipili hoho. What is it in English? Pepper what? I don't know. Then I have tomatoes. So the past 7 months have been key months to me. I've been doing farming, especially for the people who know me. I've been dealing with sugarcane, 90% sugarcane. But imagine this year, now I've been able to do 5 different crops. So on top of what I have just counted, I added maize. Now I have canes. This is just 2025. 2025. I've never done this before, but unconsciously I'm doing it. I'm very, very, very grateful for this year, not because I've made money, but because of the lessons I've gotten from this land. I'm a creative person. 90% of my work has been on the creative aspect of everything, creating proposal, creating artworks, both digital and print, creating videos and everything. But this year I've been in the farm. The skills, naturally I am a farmer. It's funny how it happened that in high school I did agriculture, but when I joined the campus I shifted into the creative aspect. I've been creative in the ICT sector, and now I'm back to in the farm. So in the farm, a lot I've been able to learn. I've been able to learn that the soil, you need to talk to the soil to give you the fruits you want. You need to talk to your people. You need to know the requirements, and there's a lot of things that you need to know. I keep on learning, and the things that I learn, I want to make sure that I apply them in my future projects. For example, let me show you when I did cabbages, the section that I chose to plant cabbages was not good. Some died, others grew, and I was able to harvest something. Now, when you come to certain plants, look at this plant. This is a tomato that is wilting up. I am unable to control it. I've done whatever I need to do, and here it's still going. It's in the last phase of its life. I don't know if it will come back to life. I have applied the nutrients that needs to be applied, but still it's going to die. Secondly, when you see such kind of things where you are losing fruits, this is what? This is a lesson. It's either these plants don't have enough nutrients, or there are pests that are eating this. So what do you learn from this? Now it will take me courage to go and research to find out what is causing this fruit falling. If I had not maybe ventured into this, one is I'll not be able to know, because right now I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn that there's something that is causing this fruit to fall, and this knowledge will stick in my mind forever. And the next time I do a project about tomatoes, I'll not struggle the way I'm struggling right now. But apart from that, there are a lot of things to learn. Fruits are coming up very well. Tomatoes, they have been merciful to me. Some have died, some are still growing, some are bearing fruits, some are dying, but all in all, they are serving us a life lesson. The life lesson that I've learned from this tomato is patience is key. Learn to be patient, learn to appreciate each and every moment, learn to talk to your friends, learn to talk to people who have knowledge in a certain field, sector, crop, and everything else. Then not least but not last is, if you want to try farming, this is to the people who are passionate about farming but they don't know where to start. One, is, if you're in the city, take time and look for a piece of land that is not that big, but at least can serve you a lesson. Secondly, don't start with a complicated crop like tomatoes. Just start with a crop like sukuma wiki, where you can just bed it and then transplant, then do the small nitty-gritties that should be done. With that, you can learn. Thirdly is always be there. Don't rely on people, because if I wasn't here, all these tomatoes will not be here right now. They will be dead. Why? Because I've been hands-on. I've been following each and every step of this tomato, and I've been able to at least apply the necessary requirements when it comes to the fertilizer, pest controls, and everything. So always be there in the field just to make sure that your crop has the best nutrients. Then the fourth thing is understand the market. I have had sukuma wiki, I have had cabbages, but let me be honest, I've been making losses when it comes to sales. Why? It's not because I don't understand the market, but the market is too complex. So understand the market. Don't farm because you have been advised by other people that during this month this crop is always on demand. No, that's not true. Demand is always available, but choose the good crop you want to do based on your decision, not based on the rumors from the market. The buyers will always show up if you want the crop, if they want that crop. If they don't want the crop, they will not show up. Even if you take it to the market, they will not buy. And in fact, when you take to the market, they will buy with big losses. Then lastly, because this is a long video, 12-minute video, and I'm requesting that you watch till the end. When you're passionate about farming the way I am, please get enough capital. You cannot run this field. This is a very small section where I have these tomatoes. In fact, I think it's a half of an a quarter. But let me tell you, the money I have spent here is a lot. You will wake up, these tomatoes are wilting. The way you can see, they are wilting. You need medicine for the tomatoes. So if you don't have money, what we call the emergency kitty fund for your project, please, you will make losses because everything will die. So as the big brand Alano Be the Billionaire, and you find this video necessary or it will be good for your friends, please share with them and let me know what they have learned from this video. I have been your boy Alano Be the Billionaire, the big brand as always, and please subscribe on my YouTube channel and share this video. Tell your friends that there's a boy who's passionate about farming and you can learn something from him. Bye guys, peace.